Greetings and salutations, Vault Dwellers. Alright, so I'm going to do something a little special in this video today. It's going to be a lot of talking, but I'm going to teach you, or at least we're going to have a discussion, about how to make an overpowered build. There's plenty of them out there, and I will be showing you my new build for my new character here in a little bit, but first, this is my first character. Like, when I first bought the game, I made this character. Yeah, he's a guy. He's a dude. I get that. But there's a lot of people, you don't like PvP. And I think I know why. Because this is kind of what your builds probably look like. Like, there's stuff all over the place. Like, honestly. And there's nothing really wrong with that. Like, if you know what you want. Like, look, when I was starting out, like, the stash box limit was low, so we have like pack rat and like strong back, anything to like make it to where I can carry some stuff. And a lot of it was just experimenting with what all these different perks do. So I didn't really specialize in much of anything. I just wanted to see what everything was like, because I knew that first characters are always horrible. Like, first characters are meant to do for experimentation, to see what's cool and how well you like it. And that's not really the best course of action. I mean, well, if you have time to, make new characters and stuff like that. But the thing is, like, we have all this right here, and I did have no plan. I had no plan going into the game. I just wanted to get in there and experiment with my first character, and I was like, well, I really screwed myself. I'm not doing enough damage. I don't have the right perks. I'm like, what, level 60 right here, which is pretty much the same level as my new character. And my new character would definitely devastate this guy in all aspects. Period. Like, it's that bad. So let's go ahead and move to the next character. My new character, the good one. All right. Now this is my newest character, a ranged assassin type. Yes, that's right. I guess a Vats crit build, and we're gonna go ahead and look into this. Now, here's the thing. With this character, I went into it with a plan of what I wanted, just like the other character, the melee character. Like, I took what I had from knowing that strength was really high on my first character, that your damage output with melee is going to be really ridiculous. And that's without the perks. So you gotta understand that your attribute points, your special points, are going to play a large factor in what you do, as well as your perks. So with that in mind, let's take a look. It looks like we can level up too, but we're not going to. All right, as you can see here, we have 4 strength, 15 perception, 3 endurance, 4 charisma, 5 intelligence, 15 agility, and 10 luck. Okay. Now here's the thing. This character is only what? She's level 63 and already just ready for combat. Like, she has been slaying people at a low level, and it doesn't matter what level my enemy is. Odds are, if I can get lucky enough, I'm going to do some serious damage to them. And that's because I went in with a plan. And that's what you have to do. You have to know one of two things. What kind of character you want? Do you want a melee build, or do you want a ranged build? And then you have to stick with that. Like, honestly. And here we go, right here. Probably Bandolier if you're going to go for this range build. You need it. And having anything more than 4 strength is probably the wrong answer. But you will definitely need at least a little bit of help with carrying stuff. Like, you can easily take this traveling pharmacy and replace it with, like, well, maybe sturdy frame, two stars, or, you know, a strong back, 2 stars. But you won't be able to go the whole way in. And we keep doing that. But I went in and we got rifle, expert rifleman, master rifleman. That's a deep amount of damage right there. And because we got all of the perks set up, over time as I advance in levels, I can switch over to maybe the automatic rifles with the high perception, so I can become more versatile. I can like change the whole build up and off of the special abilities that we have right now. And as you can see, we only have 3 endurance right here, which is okay because you can max out Ghoulish and play with that. Or you can max out something else. I mean, the sky's the limit as you go up and up and up. And in the levels, you can pretty much pick whatever you need. Look, fireproof is 3, in which, we're probably going to need that. Like, just because, But right now, because I'm low level 60, I mean, there's room for improvement. As you know, there's always room for improvement. So we can always build upon that. But getting anything between level 1 through 50, you have to not worry too much about your perk setup, and you have to go for your attributes more than anything. You're picking mostly what attributes you want, and also the perks that go with it. So whenever you're maxed out on rifleman and you can't put anything else in perception, then you can work on something else like agility, which on this character right here we got, well, Action Girl Through Hiker, Covert Operative, Covert Operative, Master Sandman, Sneak, and Escape Artist. Now, these 2 right here, you can probably like move around a little bit, like during the daytime, like not use Mr. Sandman and use something else. But as of right now, Through Hiker is something I desperately need because I carry a lot of food on me, and it is what it is. But in a pinch, maybe on the PvP servers, Through Hiker is not going to be what you're going to want to have at all, because food and aid items are going to be lootable. So you can definitely carry less, and you can probably replace the Through Hiker with like maybe the one that makes stealth boys last a lot longer, stuff like that. So everything can be mixed and matched a little bit as you advance in your levels. Now here's a little something that you're probably gonna want to know. Charisma 4 is probably gonna be your best minimum for charisma. You're at least able to share 1 perk if you do get teamed up, but if you stay lone wanderer, you're going to take 20% less damage, which is pretty good because you're not really supposed to be in the thick of battle. You're supposed to be ranged. Period. This build has a little bit of issues with PvE, just a little bit, unless you're staying sneak the entire time. Just FYI, you stay sneak and you're fine. However, luck on this build is pretty important and pretty cool. I got a few mixed matched things here, but I'm still trying to finagle and fiddle around with some of the stuff here. I'm pretty sure I can just totally replace like a lot of these things, or just get rid of them, or just change them out, pick something else. I mean, there's all sorts of different things that you can basically do. Like, I don't know. I like Mysterious Stranger, but a lot of things when it comes down to builds, you have to make them your own. Like 100%. You can't go around like cookie cutter someone else's build, because there's so many things that are personal preferences and stuff like that. But I do like this build that I have. I would just say it's a covert operative, high luck build because it works, and it works a lot better with stuff like Vats and stuff like that. It's pretty nice, and because it's a high luck build, you get all sorts of weird things that go on. You know, like whenever you have high luck, like Mr. Prizebot comes around a lot more often. When you actually pick up loot, the legendary, it ends up being like pretty phenomenal. It's pretty awesome. It's a pretty nice big boost of gear. And I don't know if you guys know this, but any video that's done before this video right here, like, I just want you to know, this is a level 45 lever action rifle. Nothing special about it, except for it has it has a suppressor, a red dot sight, a line stock and barrel, and a vicious receiver. I had somebody help me out. I think it was Spartacus. Thank you. He hooked me up with a few good things about it because he had the skills to do all of that, and that was really cool of him. But of course, you know, I'm still on the search for some good weapons, and it's just the thing. Now here's the thing: I really love the lever action rifle over a combat rifle. Yeah, it might only have a fire rate of 5, but oh my god, the damage output is just so much higher. And hook that up with a nice big old 3.75 crit. Yo, yeah, it's gonna be pretty nice, pretty nice. Now, as far as armor, well, I mean, I'm still working on it. There's a lot of armor, and most of my stuff isn't even level 50 yet. But I really like this because food, drink, and chem weights are reduced by 20%. And I get an extra piece of luck, but it's only level 10 3-star legendary. Yeah. It's kind of ridiculous, but, you know, your main priority with a build like this is, to be completely honest, is not to be seen and not to be in the thick of things. Because if you're seen, you're going to lose out on a lot of damage. And if you're in the thick of things, you're probably going to die. But that's okay. It is absolutely okay. I am not into having overpowered characters. I kind of do like being killed in the respects that it makes things fair for everybody. That's why I don't really like going around with the explosives. Well, I mean, I don't have any of them, but I'm just saying, I don't like explosive anything, really, like the shotgun or anything like that. I don't like builds like that. But it is nice that people have that option. But, I mean, it really is what it is. And there's so much you can do with all of this. To be... Oh, my God. What? I think it's under us. It's under us. Alright, so that's pretty much my overpowered build, but here's the thing. Here's some advice for you guys. Have some sort of plan, melee or ranged, and build upon that. And if you can actually send out some superior damage, get something and make it superior damage, you will probably do a little bit better in PvP. There we go. It's nice to see you. Looks like they're chasing me down. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm in the middle trying to do stuff, and these people, just horrible. Just bad. But yeah, here you go. I mean, this is what I've been using, and the videos speak for itself. All the PvP that I've been doing on this. So, I mean, but find a build, make it your own, but make sure that, you know, you have what's going on. And here's a little fun fact. You only need like 5 intelligence, unless you want to be like a crafter or something like that. You only really need 5, because you can straight up just switch out a lot of things. Like maybe makeshift well, you're not going to need makeshift warrior, not with the build like this, but you know, maybe contractor with science, so you can start crafting the turrets and stuff like that. You know, in the future, I'm probably going to be. I would probably replace through hiker with home defense, so I can start fortifying my workshops. You know, and this build is incomplete, but it is complete in the respects that the special points are set, and it works out pretty good. But I'm a squishy, I'm a softy, I really am, and there's nothing wrong with that because if I don't get hit, I'm fine. All right, I hope this has helped you out. If you have any questions, make sure you make the comments down below. I'll try to answer whatever I can. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, you're more than welcome to do that too. But I'd prefer it if you used to like make some constructive criticism at least. Just saying, like, and for all the people that actually need help with this, especially all you non-PvP people, I'm telling you, PvP is fun. I just think that you got your builds all wrong, and that's why you can't enjoy PvP, because you can't actually kill. I'm not saying that to be disrespectful. I'm just saying, you know, maybe things are a little bit wonky for you, and you need a little bit of help. Because I'm telling you, if you're able to kill another player, you're going to enjoy it. You really will. Just saying. And to all those people that are like way too super overpowered people with your uber gear and like, you know, your assassin sentinel explosive shotguns and all that stuff, and you always using stealth boys and stuff like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm glad that you're having a great time, but honestly, like, if you're able to be killed, people are more apt to want to PvP with you. Like, if you're like straight up overpowered, people are going to be like, nope, I'm not dealing with that at all, and they're not going to play with you, and it's going to be bad. Now, they're going to not seek revenge at all. Now, for people that PvP me, they're more apt to seek revenge, because when they see I drop down to about 10% health, they're like, I almost got him. I think I can get him, and they'll come back for more. And they might get me, and that's fine. It's just a game. We're all here to have fun. And I love PvP. I really do. And you know, making funnies, blowing up bases, but you know, that's a thing in and of itself. All right, guys, make a comment down below, ask some questions. I can give some advice. For those that are more knowledgeable, super nerdy types, help me out answering questions and stuff like that. Give your 2 cents, because that would be greatly appreciated. And like, share, and subscribe for more PvP content. Yeah, this was a build video. I don't have a name for this build, honestly, but that's okay. Until next time, see you later. Bye.